Hello everyone, and welcome back to this new video of how to understand the market. On this video, I will present you some tips to understand how to identify the liquidity zone, continuation or reversal, understanding where the liquidity is located in more details. This example today is on Euro-USD pairs after the announcement and after the news of the NFP. This is an excellent example, and this is why I decided to use it. Of course, these examples are concept and apply and depend of what the market will give you some information. Remember, if you want to be a good trader, you must to adapt your vision and not just focus on one concept or just one focus on long or short position. Every time the market is moving and every time you must to adapt your vision. Remember, the market don't have emotion. You have emotion. So let's talk about today about EURUSD. On the EURUSD, I love to use this pair because EURUSD is one of the pair most traded, like the US 13 or the gold or GBP pairs, because they are a pair about DXY, and that is very good and very easy to understand where is it. So I will give you my information of what I drew before creating this video and what we can show here and what this move predict on the NFP news, and this is the movement about the FOMC news, and how to understand properly how the market change in direction and why the market change in direction. Remember, the market is moving from one pool of liquidity to the next and from BSL to SSL. But in fact, it's just a movement about transfer the money and about how to understand the market properly and how to the algorithm change the direction, because they must to have a new target for the weeks, for the month, and for the year. In fact, we speak about this movement. So let's talk about the movement about the FOMC news. So we're going on the 30 minutes, and on the 30 minutes time frame, if you are going on the indicator of Asian session highs and low, remember, like I told you, the Asian session is a liquidity pool, and that's why it's underrated. It's most important to see what the Asian session did, and what the Asian high and the Asian low is more important, like the London high, the London low, or the New York high, the New York low, because this is the liquidity pool. And remember, like I told you, the price is moving from one pool of liquidity to the next, and that's why the price must to have on this direction and must to have new target or the old target. So let me show you with the FOMC news and after the NFP news, and what we can see. We can see the price moving to this whole previous has a high, and it mitigate the liquidity from this high and this week, and that's why the price induce buyers with inducement high and create false information and thinking the price will continue to go higher. It creates some liquidity and reverse and targeting on the higher time frame. If you go on the higher time frame, it's targeting the sell side liquidity and the liquidity pool. And if you watch on the higher time frame, like I told you, the higher time frame is your friend. You can see price feeling holding balance before the NFP, before the reversal of the movement. But we'll talk about the reversal of the movement just after. After that, the price creates this Asian high, but didn't mitigate this Asian high. It just took out the continuation about the post NFP, just the movement on the Wednesday. Like I told you, on the Wednesday, it just create accumulation, and the Thursday complete the movement that occur on the Wednesday. That's what the market did. On the Wednesday, we have the FOMC news, and on Thursday, we have the recommendation of the movement, and occur the same movement of Wednesday. And what's mean on the Friday? But the NFP news, this is just a distribution, but distribution reversal about the higher time frame perspective. But why the market is reverse on the and don't continue to go lower. So let me show you on lower time frame. If we go on the 15 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame is a time frame I love to use, and I prefer to switch on the 50 minutes time frame, like 5 minutes time frame or 30 minutes time frame, to see all the market is going on and all the markets read properly the markets. So if we switch on this, and if you don't switch on that and didn't see the the ASIAN high and ASIAN low midline indicators, we can see the price create some liquidity pool and create some relative equal highs on my ASIAN high, and didn't took my liquidity pool, my previous ASIAN high. That's a great information, because price must move and have new target. Remember what I will talk. They have new target, and it just changed the direction and creates information about market structure break. And the liquidity was above this high. You can see we have some liquidity here, and create information and accumulate some orders before the news. But why the market stopping on this zone? After the price changed the direction about targeting the sell side liquidity pool to the BSL on this is the new target of the algorithm. Price must to enduring liquidity, and you can see this on the 50 minutes. We have valid order block. This valid order block is valid for what? Because we have liquidity here, we have liquidity above this OB. It didn't mitigate this OB, and if we switch on the lower time frame, you can see price have perfect OB, and the price tapping on this OB because we have liquidity here above this OB, okay, inducement. And after the price, after it create the first information, drop and create some trap for a lot of retail traders, and after the price is moving up. And that's how the market is moving every day. After the price grabbing on this OB on the 50% of the equilibrium price, if you target on this, if you take this previous high and this previous low, the price must to target my previous daily high after it took my previous daily low. And this is the new target, aka the BSL. So what the market did? Market just changed the direction of SSL to BSL. Like the same things, it's changing to BSL to SSL. And all the time, the market did that. So what we can predict on the future? After the NFP, the price have a new target. And what the new targets mean? The new target, we have a new target because here we have some previous ASIAN high didn't take, and previous ASIAN high didn't take too. So what the price we do? We price just create retracement and continue to go higher because we have a lot of liquidity create during this retracement and continue to push lower, to push higher, sorry. Okay, so remember the price, when the price create a deep retracement or create a big retracement like that, it's a real move and the real direction of the market and have new target. Okay, so the same things happen on over pairs. If we go on the if you want to go on the gold, for example, the gold, after it took this previous low on the 21 August, after the change the direction of the sell side liquidity pool to the BSL as a new target, you can see price just post FOMC, before the FOMC just took the previous as a high, and OB, this little OB with liquidity just create here, and after it created the movement to this previous liquidity pool from this ASIAN range low, and after it created a big movement and create a new target for the future upon the NFP. And the price didn't, for example, didn't took out on this ASIAN range low because it's a big ASIAN range and a big consolidation of the ASIAN range during the night. So the price we took out on the future. But in fact, just the price create new target, and the final target for the goal will be here because we have liquidity above. That's why the most important thing is to understand where is the liquidity and where is the equal highs, the equal lows, the sell side liquidity, the liquidity pool, and where the price build up the liquidity before it generate the liquidity. Price just create manipulation and just slowly create a new structure. Remember, you must read a good structure to easily understand you where is the market is moving on. Okay, and another tips for you is to really understanding trade less is more important like trade more, because if you waiting the price create all the build up this liquidity, for me this price is not good because this price is choppy, so I don't want to use this price. I don't want to enter on this because you have you must to see and you must to be easy on understanding the market works, because a lot of people fail in the trading because you open one position, you open another position, you open another position, because you say, oh, perhaps reverse. No, we just want to wait the good movement and the timing of the movement. Like I told you, the magic timing is at 8:30 because we are in the winter season, but it's like 9:30, and 9:30 this is the magic timing. Like I told you, the magic timing of the price create the big movement of the market. That's why I prefer to wait at 9:30 or just little before. I don't want to enter before, because before the price just collect and build up the liquidity before the real move. This is another tips, but this tips is very important to understand more the market. And remember, after the price grab this, if you remember on the previous video, after the price grab the major liquidity or the major liquidity, we can expect a major move. So what the price did, the price grab major liquidity and we can expect a major move. That's what the price did. So what we can expect for the future or for the next week? Remember, the next week the price must create some liquidity, and after we have some CPI news, we can expect the price about the CPI news. If the CPI news is negative CPI news, we can expect a bullish movement and we can expect to drop all this liquidity. If the CPI news is positive, we can expect the price will continue to go higher and create some fake movement. So that's all. You can read properly the market, and I hope this video helped you a lot. Thank you so much for all the message and all the support. We create some new video and new information for you guys. See you soon for the next episode. If you have any question, don't hesitate to send me a message on the group chat, or ask on my personal topic on the Discord group. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and see you soon.